Welcome to First Chapter Fridays. I'm Miss Karen, the Children's Librarian, and this month I am telling spooky stories. So today I thought I would choose a classic spooky story. We've got a whole display of fun spooky stories down there, and this particular book is called Spooky Stories for a Dark and Stormy Night, compiled by Alice Lowe and illustrated by Gahan Wilson. And I thought that I would choose The Legend of Sleepy Hollow because that's a classic spooky story. Now this was originally done by Washington Irving, but this one has been retold by Della Rowland. And we're just going to read a few paragraphs of it just to pique your interest, but there are many spooky stories in this book. Near the broad expanse of the Hudson River called the Tappan Zee, there is a small valley. Nestled among high hills, it is one of the quietest places in the whole world. This is not one of the quietest streets. This peaceful valley is such a drowsy, dreamy place that the Dutch farmers who settled it named it Sleepy Hollow. Legend has it that Sleepy Hollow is bewitched. The people who live there often see strange lights or hear mysterious music and voices in the air. The sky has more shooting stars than anywhere else in the country, and the neighborhood is filled with haunted spots. At least, that's what people say. Over the years, farm folk have passed down eerie tales of ghosts that have been seen in Sleepy Hollow. But there is one ghost story that is told more often than any other. It is the story of Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman. It all began during the Revolutionary War when the soldier's head was blown off by a cannonball. His body was buried in the town churchyard. It is said that every evening his ghost rode back to the scene of the battle looking for his head. Many folks in the valley have claimed that when walking near the church just around midnight, they felt a sudden blast of cold air. It was the Headless Horseman of Sleepy Hollow hurrying past, they say. Some 30 years after the war, a schoolmaster named Ichabod Crane came to Sleepy Hollow. The name Crane certainly fit Ichabod, who looked exactly like one. He was tall and thin, had skinny, crooked bird legs, and a pointed nose that looked like a beak. His hands dangled like broom ends from long, bony arms, and his big feet stuck out in front of him like wide, flat shovels. Walking down the road, one might have mistaken him for a scarecrow escaping from a cornfield. So that is all I'm going to read of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. But if you'd like to check out some spooky stories, check out our catalog at oakmontlibrary.org or make a browsing appointment and come on in and see us and check out some books. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.